What's up, Sneaky Nation? Sneaky B here, back with all the news after week number 9 of our Los Angeles Crusaders franchise, where the Crusaders just took over the division with a victory over their division rival, the Denver Broncos. The Crusaders have really turned things around after a pretty slow start to the season, and now we actually have a bye week. This is going to be good for a few reasons. One, it's going to give us a chance to get healthy, and two, we can continue to work on our pass defense, something that's kind of bothered us throughout this season here early on. But I think now is the time where we can really start to make a change. Again, we're on a winning streak right now, and things are really starting to come together. So now that we have a lot of momentum, we just need to learn to build on it, continue to make the right plays, the right calls. And hopefully we can kind of continue this as we continue to move forward here. We're still going to work on our cornerbacks. Like I said, you know, the pass defense has kind of been the one issue we've had so far this season. But it has been making improvements that I've learned, that I've noticed. Things are starting to come together a little bit more than they were earlier on in the season for us. Still not where we need it to be if we want to win a Super Bowl, but we're liking the progress being made. Let's go ahead and check out the draft stories. Willis Diaz has plantar fasciitis, broken bones in his foot. Whoops. I hit that one wrong. Let's check this again. Do we already know the second one? JD Steed is looking one of the top. All right, no, we've already seen that. We might have already seen the other one as well, now that I think about it. Again, you can see here, we are actually in this lead for the division right now. Now, we are tied with the Broncos. We've split our matchups this year. But right now, we have the edge over them, it looks like. So that is definitely good. Injury report, let's check it out. And as you can see, Keyston Mack is gone one more week, meaning we are going to have him back for our game next week because of the bye week. So very, very good news for us. The bye week is perfect ending to that. And now that we have Yaka Moody really kind of stepping up lately, it's going to be interesting to see if Keyston Mack can kind of maybe either take some pressure off Yaka Moody or at least get up to the same level there. And I definitely think he is capable of doing so. Things are really starting to look pretty good for this team here. The awards, let's check out the weekly awards. We got Aaron Rodgers, 29 of 38, 242 yards, 4 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Carlos Dunlap with 6 tackles and 3 sacks. Johnson for the Bills, 8 tackles, 1 interception and 1 touchdown. And A.J. McCarron, 38 of 56, 376 yards, 3 touchdowns for him. Yearly awards, I think we might check out after this next week, and right now we're going to look at the stats throughout the entire NFL, because this is going to be, it's our bye week. We're going to have another news episode right after this one, so we'll look at the yearly awards for that one. Let's go ahead and check out the season stats that we got going on here and see how everybody's looking in the grand scheme of things in the NFL. A lot of our players might be glitched out of this list. We'll have to kind of keep an eye on that. But Stuart Denny is actually leading the NFL in quarterback rating right now. Anybody else that is on the list above him is in very, very limited action. So Stuart Denny leading the way with 119.1 quarterback rating. Johnny Richards filling in for DeJon Galvin at 114. Blake Bortles 111. T.R. Foreman 110. A.J. McCarron 107. Touchdowns. Stuart Denny again leading the way here with 26. Blake Bortles behind him with 24. A.J. McCarron 23. A few others with 20. Interceptions, though, Stuart Denny is third on this list. That is definitely not good there. But still, he's getting the job done. He has the best quarterback rating in the NFL and the most touchdowns in the NFL. Running the ball, Devin Golden leading the way. Has a lot more carries. Adrian Peterson must have been hurt to only have 125 carries. But he is absolutely killing it. 6.6 yards a carry. That is absolutely ridiculous. Somehow, though, Devin Golden still leading the way. He has had a lot more carries. Again, might be an injury. It's like 81 more carry difference here, which is bizarre for a guy doing that well. Touchdowns, we have 9 for Jeremy Hill, 8 for Le'Veon Bell, and Monte Ball with the Broncos as well. So 2 Broncos running backs each with 8 there. Lamar Miller on the Giants with 8. Devin Golden with 7. Jalston McClain, a rookie for the Bears, with 7. And Lance Dunbar with 7 as well. Adrian Peterson has 6 there. Receiving, Jawan Sellers has the most catches with 64. LaRon Curse with 62. Brandon Cooks with 60. Mike Wallace with 60. And Yaka Moody on this list down here at 59. Receiving touchdowns, Andre Johnson with 8, Vincent Jackson with 8. A lot of players are here with 7, including Shakir Gaten and Bruton. The Crouton Yacob Moody has 6. Again, we're going to see a few other players with 6 here. Matt Ward now on the New York Jets. Interesting to see that change there. Defensively, Donald Butler leading the way in tackles. Darrell Washington, number 2. Stephen Tulloch, 3. Luke Kuechly, 4. And Bobby Wagner going to be at number 5 here. Sacks. We're usually glitched out of this stat. It doesn't look like we are right now, though. 9 for Khalil Mack, 8 for Melvin Ingram. Alden Smith, Corey Lemonwell with the 49ers, each with 7. And Robert Mathis with 7. Carl Brock with 6. Von Miller, 5. Interceptions, 5 for Earl Thomas III and 5 for Alteron Burner. Forrest Hassan Spence, a guy that we looked at quite a bit. Myron Poole, Chris Culliver, Justice, Kilo Duncan, a rookie here, and Leonard Johnson, all with 4. I don't think we're going to have anybody on this list there, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see who else we got. Fumbles forced. A lot of players here with 2. We'll scroll down this pretty quickly. Fumbles recovered. Richard Sherman and Tremaine Johnson, each with 2 there. And again, we got the fumble yardage glitch here. Blocks. 1 for Arthur Brown and 1 for Chris Borland, who is now on the Cowboys. Come on now, Borland, really? You're better off retiring, man. Come on. Andrew Jackson with the safety and Khalil Mack, who got that safety. Defensive touchdowns, Jamon Forrest, Tremaine Johnson, Devin Jackson, Kelvin Shepard, Sheldon Klein, and Earl Thomas III, each with a touchdown there. Kicking, Graham Gano leading the way with 22 makes. We'll check out field goal percentage. 19 of 19 for Prater. Lane Pugh, a rookie, with 9 of 9. And Brendan Blaylock, 15 of 15. Along on the year is Dan Carpenter with 50. Again, we don't really see a whole lot of field goals over 50 yards, which is kind of odd. That's something to keep an eye on. I noticed that. It was the same way last year, too. There's Charlie Landrum. Who's he with now? The Cardinals? He bounces around quite a lot. I feel like Vega bounces around frequently as well. Other players that we're used to seeing, you know, there's Gostkowski, a former Crusader. Anybody else? Oscar Samuels, there we go, yeah. Oh, and here's Vega. Oh, man, they've come through pretty quickly, huh? It's kind of weird to think about. Punting. Obviously, Marquette King, probably, yep, Marquette King is killing the category. But right behind him, Sam Martin, Appalachian State, getting it done. I love it. Kick returns. Oh, man, we got quite a lot of touchdowns here. Latevin Ballard, David Wilson, Cordella Patterson, Raymond Norwood, Jamirius Justice, Angelo Hadley, a rookie there, Demetric Lunsford, Jared Nixon, another rookie, Antonio Brown, Ulysses George, Taj Glenn, Eldon Strong, and Des Bryant, all with kick returns for a touchdown, punt returns for a touchdown. Gerard Chaney, a rookie for the 49ers. Vintez, I'm about to sneeze. Don't do this. Vintez, don't make me sneeze. We're good. Vintez Walsh with the punt return for a touchdown. Micah Hyde and Lunier Lunsfield with the punt return touchdowns. Guys, that is going to be it for this episode. We are going to have another news video following this one. And in that one, we will go over the yearly awards. We'll go ahead and advance the weeks here. We'll advance them. Let's see what we got coming up next. Be interesting to see if the Broncos won or if they were on a bye too. I'm not quite sure, but they would have the division back if that were the case. But we will find out here, and then I will see you for the next news video. I guess we can find out the Broncos stuff then. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Later.